Spiritual reflections. The emptying of the Umbral. Have you ever thought about the Umbral? It's much more than a simple concept. The Umbral is one of the most fascinating and debated topics in spiritualist traditions, especially within Spiritism and various esoteric currents. It is a dimension of transition, a vibrational space where the pains, anxieties, and shadows of humanity accumulate, forming a limbo between suffering and hope. From the first accounts of mediums and scholars in the 19th century, the Umbral has been seen as a place of learning, atonement, and transformation. There, discarnate souls face their own challenges, revisit their choices, and seek to understand the consequences of their actions before moving forward on their spiritual journey. The Umbral isn't a punishment, but a profound field of experiences where each consciousness has the chance to redeem itself and prepare for new cycles. Throughout history, many have described the Umbral as a collective reflection of human emotions, a mirror of the world's pains and hopes. Today, an intriguing piece of news is circulating among scholars and spiritualists. The Umbral is being emptied. In September 2025, this process is expected to reach its peak. This is a moment awaited with anticipation, as it promises significant changes not just on the spiritual plane, but also in our daily lives. But what does the emptying of the Umbral truly mean? What will happen to the souls that inhabited this region of pain and learning? Where will they go? Will they all find a new path, or will some remain in this threshold? What exists beyond this transformation? Get ready to reflect on this enigma, as the answer may transform your vision of humanity's future. We are on the brink of a great spiritual shift. Are you ready to think about what's to come? The mystery is just beginning. Leave your name and city in the comments to be included in our prayers. Subscribe to the channel and share this video with anyone looking to understand more about our planet, spiritual transition. The Umbral is a region of suffering, described by Andre Luis and other spirits, a place of density and imbalance where millions of souls are trapped by their own vices, guilt, and resentment. However, times are changing. The Earth is entering a new evolutionary phase, and the Umbral, as we know it, can no longer exist. Since the 2000s, mass rescues have been taking place. Spirits are being removed and taken to spiritual hospitals or led to different destinations. The Umbral is being emptied, and in September 2025, millions of spirits will be removed, not as a punishment, but by divine justice and mercy. But what will happen to those who can no longer remain on Earth? Where will they go? The destiny for many will be a new world called Chiron, a planet that will become the new Umbral, a place where everything will start over. Chiron will be a barren land with an unstable climate, where spirits will need to learn to coexist, rebuild, and find meaning amidst adversity and solitude. The planet Chiron will be for hardened, violent, and prideful spirits who will have the opportunity to transform and learn to value empathy, forgiveness, and cooperation. For humanity, this transition represents an important step toward regeneration, and for the exiled, a painful fresh start, but one full of possibilities for evolution. In September 2025, we will see these changes reflected on Earth, with human events like wars, climate crises, and social tensions. But all of this is part of a spiritual cleansing. On the invisible plane, legions of spirits will be transported, and the Umbral will be practically empty. Humanity will take its first step toward regeneration, not as the end of the world, but as the beginning of a new era. The Earth is being purified, washed by the waters of hope and transformation. Soon, we will live in a world of peace where light and love will flourish. Every conscious choice, every act of kindness strengthens this renewing light. We are seeds of a new time, and together we can cultivate a more just and luminous world. Write in the comments, "I choose the light." Together we unite our strength in prayer and faith. Let's take a deep breath and connect to this sacred space of reflection. Subscribe to the channel and share this video with those who seek to understand the planet's spiritual transition. May we be instruments of regeneration, inspiring one another to follow the path of light. Regeneration is possible, and together we can transform the earth into a home of peace and hope for all.